I'm wearing the left sock on the right and the right sock on the left. We got more snow last night on Mackinac Island, which is good. And you know what else is good? The fact that this is Make and Break.
Bob Wood, National Program Director of the Chum Group, worked with us in producing...
Hold up, before we get started...
Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming?
Dan Calvin.
Back again! Who is he? Just your favorite DJ Savior. Using and confusing beats that you never heard. 1990. Put a smile on your face like ultra bright.
You're just fessing, man. I don't even want to hear about it.
You're listening to Make and Break Radio on RadioMackinac.org. Thank you for tuning in to Make and Break Radio, episode 101 for February 8th, 2012. I'm your host, Daniel Calvin. I've got some good songs for you to play, a couple of one-liners and some other interruptions that'll probably just make the hair stand up on the back of your head, either from utter sheer amusement or annoyance. That said, I got nothing else, so let's get on with the show. Today was a day that reminded me that it was February on Mackinac Island. Yesterday we got a fair amount of snow, and today the clouds broke and revealed a beautiful blue sky. The weather was about 20 degrees outside, the wind was still, and the sun was bright. It was absolutely gorgeous. The roads are crisp and white, and the state park guys did a great job of smoothing everything out and getting the roads nice and level, making the way safe for the fire trucks. On my way home from work, I took the long way home, and I went up through the annex and behind the West Bluff. And it was a perspective of that I've seen more times than I can count this time of year. But it struck me as just being particularly beautiful today. The way that the snow was on the evergreen trees, it was just absolutely gorgeous. I must suggest to everyone that they see that at least once in their life. And it seems to me that the month of February is when those days are more frequent. January can be gray and kind of nasty, and March is unpredictable. But in my experience, if it's going to be a winter at all, February is that month. Besides, I just like saying February. It seems unlikely to me that anybody has ever finished eating a sandwich and said to whoever was listening at the time, "That sandwich was pathetic. The bun definitely needed sesame seeds." When I was a kid, the Palmolive commercials featuring Madge didn't quite make complete sense to me, because since I hadn't actually spent any time washing dishes as a 3.5-year-old, I didn't know what dishpan hands were. And so when the lady would say, "Look, Madge, no dishpan hands," and she'd hold up her hands, I was expecting her just to be happy that she didn't have frying pans or pots or saucers or some other kind of weird kitchen utensil as hands. I finally put that together about a year ago, that they didn't mean hands made of dishes, or dishpans. Who calls them dishpans? Ugh. You might not know this about me, but I'm currently writing a book about literary plagiarism. I anticipate being required to do publicity tours, and during morning radio chat shows, I will be reading excerpts from other people's books. Thanks again for tuning in to Make and Break Radio on RadioMackinac.org. I hope you enjoyed episode 101 for February 8th, 2013. Join me again next week for more. Hopefully I'll have some actual material written and not just those essentially regurgitated tweets. Anyway, I hope you have a great week and a fun February 11th. Everybody knows what February 11th is all about. February 11th, my. Such a fun day. Have a good week, everybody.